live from Atlanta, Georgia. Beautiful, wonderfully made by God. Welcome to the Big Show. Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to your unique wisdom. For today, we are going to talk about the almighty girl code. So many of you have been writing and asking me questions, so I decided to talk about it. There is nobody on earth that can talk about this topic except my guest today. Chiwe Odonuju, welcome to Unique Wisdom.
Thank you, Unique. I'm live today in the Unique studio.
To all my returning subscribers, hello, welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, what are you still waiting for? You watch all the videos, you might as well come join us. You see the button that says subscribe, click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too so you can be the first to see my video once they drop. Now let's jump into it. Girl code. What is girl code? Oh, he dated my ex-boyfriend. Oh, he dated my ex-girlfriend. Oh, he's dating my boyfriend's brother. Oh, he's dating my boyfriend's sister. Let's talk about it. Grab something to drink. I have my drink. I keep coughing, so we have something to drink. I have my juice. Get you popcorn. Get something to eat. We are going to sit down and we are going to actually talk. Come on, let us reason together, okay? Now, let's go. First of all, before we start, let's go to the definition. Look at the one I'm going to read, and then we go from there. It says, girl code is the unwritten and often unspoken set of rules and ethics that exist between a girl and her best friends. Okay? It says, simply stated, girl code are the commandments that outlines the do's and don'ts of a good friendship. Whether the rules are implicit or explicit, they are generally what you can make or break a friendship. What's your thought on that definition?
I think so. So you hear a lot of people say girl code, girl code, girl code. What is girl code? It's not really. It's not in the Constitution.
Yes, it's not.
Yeah, but it is a set of rules, or like like the definition said, these are most times unwritten because it's not written. It's not like if you break the
If you break it, the world will come to an end.
There's going to be any penalty or any punishment. But these are just like how to knock before you go into somebody's room. And certain other rules like that. So these are things that are meant to be known
and keep us also in check.
Yes. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you broke girl code," but I mean, so because it is not written somewhere, it's as if there's no beginning or end to it. Yeah,
and it can move, it can change depending on the situation.
Yes, or the relationship.
It is not one size fits all.
Exactly.
It's not one size fits all because people always think it's one size fits all. No, it's not. Girl code is good. It's the unwritten laws and ethics that guide us. Okay, you shouldn't do this to your friend. You shouldn't do this to your girlfriend. But those rules can also change depending on who is involved, what is happening, the situation that is happening, and things like that. Because, and okay, let me give you the next definition that I like too. This one says, they are the unofficial rules and friendship commandments of girl code. Wait until your friend is in the house. Like when you take your friend somewhere, you guys go out. When you come in, you drop your friend. You cannot drive off. You wait until she enters her house. So you're sure that she's right in there. Then you say before you drive out, tell your girlfriend that her outfit, that she has a malfunction or it doesn't look good on her. That thing you're wearing doesn't look good on you. Go change it, get something else.
Or your dress is ripped, your bra is showing,
or you're showing too much cleavage or something. Then be the amazing photographer you wish you had. Take good pictures of your friend. Your friend is not looking good. Women, we are the greatest enemies of ourselves. Your sister is not looking good. And she said, take a picture of me. And you take it and her hair is like this. And she's looking like this. And you post it because you don't care. Women will normally do that. And then he says, what's the next one? He says, never go after your friend's ex That's where we will start. Let us start with that. What do you think about never going after your ex's girlfriend, husband? Should you marry your ex's husband or brother or sister? Because I keep hearing girl code, girl code. What is your thought on that?
So this is what I think. Just because some of these rules are not written, all right, and like I said, if you break these rules, nobody's going to nobody's going to throw you in jail. But this is more about courtesy and etiquette, right? So about my friends or relatives, exes or relatives, if I'm going to go out with a relative of my friend, I should talk to her about it.
Exactly.
All right. Oh, hey, your brother is asking me out, or your cousin is asking me out. What do you think? Now, I have to stress that sometimes people tend to stand in the way of other people's happiness.
Exactly. Because she might say no.
Yes.
Don't date him. Exactly.
Yes, for so many reasons. I've seen situations whereby maybe, oh, after all, I'm still single. Why would my brother go out with you and things like that? But you're telling her, you understand? And then in the case of exes, if I have a very good friend, if my best friend was dating somebody and they broke up, and that relationship was so bad, that guy was a jerk to her, I don't think I'll go out with him, you know. But let's say it didn't work out and they ended things amicably. Yes. I'm like, oh, girlfriend, you see, this guy is asking me out. What do you think? You know, you think I should give it a shot? I believe that I have people around me who are as mature as I am, who will think about it maturely and not be like, oh, I don't know. No, you don't go out with him. So what is your reason?
What's your reason?
Why don't you want me to go out with him? You know. So if he's a good guy, if he's a nice guy, for some reason, people break up for maybe so many things.
Maybe we didn't connect.
Irreconcilable differences.
Exactly. It might be just a small thing.
Yes.
So does it condemn the man or the woman?
Does it mean that I don't get a chance at happiness? You know, I feel like it's childish when you say, don't go out with him. Okay, why don't you want me to go out with him? Because I don't want to, because I said so. No. Who do you think you are? You know, so girl code, like I said, you know, it's not like we said, it's not a one size fits all.
It's not one size fits all.
Right. So it might be like, okay, I feel like I'm surrounded by people who are open minded and who are mature in thinking, who will be like, okay, you know what, okay, girl, yeah, why not? Go try. You know, you never know. Because life is too short. As you get older, you understand that chances at happiness become slimmer. So you grab whatever you got. Yeah. So you cannot tell me not to go out with somebody you don't have any good reasons. If you're saying, "No, girl, don't go out with him because he's a serial cheater, he did this or he did." If somebody wanted my ex, and I'm friends with him, and a sister or a friend wanted my ex, and he's a nice guy, why not? It didn't work out between us. And so it may work out between you two. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this is your destiny. Who am I to say don't date him because I was no.
And I wanted to say something here because my unique, those of you that are listening, I just wanted to say something here. The problem we women have is that in Igbo language we say, Kamoga don't eat a kodrona for. I will not eat, you will not eat. All of us are going to be unhappy. The crab mentality, we are all going to be here. Nobody is going to leave this barrier. We are all going to be here. If I dated a man, my ex, or maybe I was married to a man, and the marriage did not work. It didn't work. It didn't work. You are not gonna fight. And the man say, okay, this is not working. You go your way, I go my way. I will feel somehow that human aspect of me that maybe my sister or my friend will come and say, hey, this guy is asking me out. But guess what? I have moved on. Even if I haven't moved on, I know it. Let us be honest to ourselves. I know when I was in that relationship, I was not happy. I know when I was in that relationship, it was not working. I know there are so many different places where we do not agree. So you know what? If you want to date him, he's a nice guy. It just didn't work out. Why can't we do that?
Yeah. And
why will we always say no? It's girl code. You should not date him. Why shouldn't you date him?
Like I said,
what if he is the rib of your rib and the flesh of your flesh? Why wouldn't you date him?
Like I said, I think it borders on childishness and selfishness, because why not? And again, people, you know, I don't feel like, I feel like if you're a nice person, I mean, what's there? Why would you want to stand in the way of happiness?
Exactly.
It must be a sad
Because I have this, okay, let me throw this question to you. One of my unions asked me this question. She and this guy have been friends. This is a guy, she is a lady. Two of them work together and they have been friends for like 6-7 years. They go to movie together, they go to their nightclubs together, they do everything together, but they have never dated. She says she had never seen this man as a potential lover. She has always depended on him. They have depended on each other, but as friends and nothing. They talk about their, life and whatever. So the guy keeps saying, I need a friend, I need a girlfriend, send me somebody. So this guy said, okay, I'm going to introduce you to my friend. So she introduced this guy to the friend and said, hey, this guy is a nice guy. I work with him, have known him, date him. And they started dating. According to her, they dated for some time. But every time this man will come to her and say, your friend is good, but this, she doesn't do this. She doesn't listen to me like you listen to me. Whenever I'm with her, she doesn't, understand my jokes. Whenever I make jokes, she asks me what's funny. But if it's you, you will laugh. You understand me. I like your friend, everything, but I don't think we are connecting. And I don't know, I don't think I'm happy, and I don't think she's happy. So we were just going to call it off. So after a couple of months, they called the relationship up. But now, the question is now, the guy is telling her, it was when I started dating your friend that I realized that me and you match. So why don't, I think I'm in love with you, but I didn't even know I was in love with you. So why don't we date and see where this goes? And the girl was now asking me, what do you think I should do? She is scared that if she dates this man, her girlfriend will say she broke the girl code. She's scared that what if this man is her life partner? Is she going to miss this guy because of this girl code? So that's why I'm bringing this topic to you guys. What's your take on this question?
So this is my point. In this type of situation, okay, so first of all, I have to point out that some men are also satanic agents sent by the devil. So maybe, we know that there's a lot of promiscuity going on today. So maybe this man might have tasted her friend and then want to test this other person. So if this man is serious, don't come at me with let's see where it goes. All right, don't come at me with I need something more than let's see where it goes. Okay. Do you understand? And I don't tell people how to run their relationship. Neither do I judge what people do. But I would say, talk to your friend. Tell your friend, listen, this is not what. Or even three of you can
sit down together,
and talk this out. I know that it is hard, but if you're mature, like I said, it has to do with maturity. If you're mature, you guys, okay, you know what? It's not working out. Life is too short for you to hang on to somebody who doesn't want you. There are over 7 billion people on earth. There are so many people who may want you, but you don't even know because you're hanging on to the wrong
something
person.
that is not working.
Yeah, so just go ahead, have this conversation with your friend and tell her. And then with this guy, you have to be careful. He has dated your friend for this long, and you guys, he's telling you that, oh, you are the one, you're this, you're that, you're this. You have to be observant also. Don't just say, okay, well, he says he loves me, and then we want to see how it goes.
Because it might be a joke too.
Yes, because in the next 7 years, he might say, okay, it's not you now, it's your mother. What are you going to say? Yeah, so don't just be careful with it, because sometimes this man can be indecisive. Yes. I know what I'm saying. This man can be indecisive. There are so many men these days that are called serial bachelors. It's a thing now.
Yeah.
They want to date everybody and they tell you, I'm just testing. What are you testing?
How long?
This is not okra soup.
How long? Is it a good soup?
Is it that you know you don't know?
Is it chicken pot pie that you keep testing and testing?
What did I call them? Satanic agents.
So my sister, the unique that wrote me, I said I was going to get back to you, but I didn't. So this is your video. I want you to know you heard what she said. My own opinion too is the same thing she said. Sit your friend down and talk to your girlfriend. Tell her, hey, this guy wants to date me now. And, I want to make sure if it is real and it's genuine and I feel the same thing that he feels for me, I will want to take a run at it. But I wanted to tell you, naturally, she will tell you no. She will say, no, oh, you betrayed me. You broke the girl code. Who made this code?
Yes. Well, as long as two of them, well, if they are still in a relationship, that is different. I think if they're still in the relationship,
no, they have broken up. She said they have broken up now for 2 months.
Yes, if she says no and she doesn't give you a concrete reason why she says no, then I think you should begin to question your relationship with this girl.
Yeah, because my mom will always tell you that people we call enemies of progress. We call them enemies of progress because they will not eat and they will not let you eat.
Right.
They are not happy and you will not be happy.
Yeah.
So if you know that it's not working out, and according to the lady said this guy explained to her that you know in your heart this is not working out. I have given it my best, but it's not going. So you go your way, I go my way. If he wants to try, date your friend and marry your friend, it's okay. But it would be sad, for the girl to say, if I told her, if you still talk to your friend and your friend still says no, then she's an enemy of progress.
Yeah, you need to reevaluate your relationship with her.
And another thing, my sister, please, before you jump into any relationship with this man, make sure this man is serious about you. Because I know what I'm talking about. Like she said, this man might say, oh, since I have not been with her friend, maybe I was wasting my time all this while being her friend. Let me also go be with her.
Yes.
No, so be very careful.
And then in the next 7 years, he says, oh,
that is your mom. Like she said.
It's not, in your heart that it's not what some men have a habit of repeating the same thing. No, it's not working. So now I think your mom is the one.
Then it will be your sister. It will be this. So you be very careful, my uniques. Girl code, I believe it is good in some areas. Like one of the things said, you make sure your girlfriend, if you guys go out on a date and your girlfriend, you drop your girlfriend, make sure she gets into her house safely before you drive off. That's a good girl code. When your friend is having a malfunction or doesn't look good or what she's wearing is showing too much, the girl code, you should respect that and say, hey, honey, that is too this or your.
Be honest, but don't be honest.
But exactly.
Yes.
Don't go about explain that to them so they can understand.
Well, yes. So you dress up and then, except you have gotten to some level. I have a best friend that is a mad person. I know if she sees this video, she'll probably cuss me off. But that is the nature of our relationship. So sometimes I wear a dress, I'm like, lose weight. So, but she and I have been friends for a very long time.
Like that, so
we play like that. You understand? But you can't be crass with your girlfriend. Saying things like, "Oh, girl, how do I look?" You say, "No, you're too fat for this dress." That's gonna hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can say something like, this dress, I think it doesn't flatter your figure. I think we should get something that flatters your figure and shows off your parts.
And then you pay. Some people have noticed with women. I don't know why we do this, and I'm going to ask you this question. Women never give women compliments except there is a but. Example, oh my God, Chiwe, that dress looks good on you, but had it was green, it would have been your color. Oh, Chiwe, your glasses is so pretty, but had it been, there is always a but. Why do we do that? Especially the women. Why do we do that?
I think most women who do that are women who are insecure. They always, you see, the thing about insecure people is that they're always looking for something in the picture that will ruin something that will ruin a perfect picture. All right. So if I'm insecure, I just want to give you the but so that you understand that, oh, you're not all that, or you're not all that perfect. All right. So I'll say, but and the thing I say to this is, if you're telling me about my butt, who is telling you about your butt?
Exactly.
If you say things like, oh, Chiwa, that dress is really pretty, but if it were green, I didn't see green in the market.
I didn't see green, and I don't want
green. It's my favorite color.
And I don't want.
I know why I got this.
Exactly.
Why can't you just say, "Oh, it's pretty," and then leave it
at that?
Maybe that when you go to the store to buy your own, you can get green for yourself. Just pay a person a compliment and leave it like that. Sometimes I think because what you're saying has to do with, like I said, so many people that you see that are jealous, envious, is coming from lack of self-esteem and lack of confidence. That's the only reason why somebody will be. I think because if I'm confident or if I think I'm just as gorgeous as you are, I shouldn't be jealous. I should not be jealous. Well, oh, you're fat. Oh, you might be slim, and you see me now. Let us leave the words.
Let us leave it like that.
Yes, let us leave it.
So, my sisters, I believe in girl code. I believe in us being sisters keepers. I believe in us taking care of each other. I believe in making sure that if you go to a club with your sister and you notice that your sister is drunk, She has
Don't
been
live without
drinking.
her.
Don't live without her. Don't leave the party or whatever. You know what will happen to her. Or you see your sister being dragged by some men up somewhere. Don't go there. You don't go with your sister. Protect your sister. But please, when it comes for relationship, make sure you are obeying the girl code honestly and not just doing it because you don't want your sister to be happy. But there are some people too that will say no. If you have dated this man, you are my girlfriend, you have dated this man. The reason why I don't want to date this man is not because the man is bad, but because I don't feel comfortable, because forever you're going to be my friend. Forever you're going to be in my house. So do I trust this man with you? So that is the next one we're going to talk about. What we're going to talk about now is, let us say you broke the girl code and you are married to your best friend's husband, ex-husband. The marriage is working perfectly. Do you still maintain the relationship, or do you keep your friends away from your friend away from your relationship